Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle Road to Glory career mode. And we are in the month of January. It is transfer window time. However, not for us. We do not have money. We have a total of 28K. That might be able to buy Gatorade for the boys at practice. It definitely can't bring anyone in. And when it comes to pre-contract players, I don't think we can bring any quality in. So I'm not really looking for any pre-contract players. I think I'm going to leave the money where it's at right now, spend it on youth academy talent, and maybe after I get our current scout reports back, because once we get them back, that's it. I'm not going to be able to buy, or I'm not going to be able to afford any other reports until next season. Once I get done with that, I'll probably then go and upgrade everyone's contract. However, though, the past couple episodes I've been telling you about the transfer hub, what my ideas are. And again, I just wanted to go ahead and hit at that again before I go show you. So I'm not going to talk about the striker position. I think I've done that enough. I'm not going to talk about that center midfield position because we still need to wait. The back line. I do want to hit on that real quick. Currently, we have Cooper, Bulk, Bernardo, Evans, and Bolton. Bernardo and Evans are not going anywhere. I've decided, though Bernardo is 76, I'm going to keep him on the team next season. If a Premier League side does come and buy him, then a Premier League side comes and buys him. I mean, he's 26. He deserves to be in the Premier League. And if I can't give him that, then I can't give him that. Balk, Evans, and Cooper, though, I am looking to replace. Even though Cooper has been solid this year and he's been solid last season. And when we go look at Cooper, he has 1 goal, 4 assists. Not the greatest season now that I'm looking at it. Only averaging a 6.6. I definitely feel like I could bring someone else in who could play that left wing back position better, could grow better. I'm not 100% sure how much he's going to grow, especially with dynamic potential. Right now he's at 72. He's 25 years old. I don't see him growing that much, so I'm definitely looking to replace him. Same thing with Evans. Evans, he's 18, he's 68. He's growing a little bit, +3 on this season, but I'm not really quite sure. Same thing with Bulk. Bulk's only played 21 games. He's grown +3. He's 19. I might look to sell Bulk and Evans next year. I'm not 100% sure. The rest of the team is going to be the exact same. I've hit on Cooper, our goalkeeper. However, transfer hub. So here is what the transfer hub looks like. I went around and I've took out players, added players, just to keep it fresh. So for the center back position, I'm looking at 3 players right now. Ben Godfrey. In real life, he just went to Everton this past year. I guarantee he's not starting for Everton. He might be a guy we could go grab. The only problem is he's worth 10 mil. And I am not sure if we're even going to get 10 mil next season for a transfer for the start of the season. I'm not 100% sure if we will. I've tried to loan him before. Let me see if I can actually go ahead. Yeah, they're not looking to loan him. So Ben Godfrey would definitely be a guy I would buy outright. Maybe not next year, but definitely when I hit the Premier League. Tangangan, another guy from England, he's 22. All 3 of the center backs that I have all have right around the same potential. They're all in the 80s, so it's perfectly fine. Tangangan would be, I think, a very good center back for us. Very pacey. Looks good for attack ability. Defending looks very good. He has the long passing trait. Last time I checked, Spurs were looking to loan him, and they still are. He would definitely be a guy I would try to loan in the month of February. I'm not looking to bring in Tangangan right now, simply because his value is 13.5. I'm not sure what his wage is. It's probably up there, but I'm definitely going to try to bring him in the month of February. When I bring him in, I'll probably also try to do a loan to buy option to maybe make his value a little bit cheaper. Because again, I'm not sure how much money we're going to get in the Premier League our first season. I mean, for all I know, we could get 20 to 30 mil, and between Ben Godfrey being worth 10 mil right now and Tangangan being worth 13, that's our budget right there in the Prem. So if I can maybe agree to a lower term for Tangangan, especially if he grows like crazy, which I hope he does, that might be a smart move. And then Dale Frye, again, he was on the bench for Middlesbrough when we played them last episode. Another guy who has solid potential. They're not looking to loan him out because I guess his contract's too short. Whenever I try to go see if he's on a contract year, it doesn't tell me. So I'm not sure if his contract ends next season and they're not looking to loan him out or what. But he might be another guy I go after. The only problem with, again, he's going to be worth about 9 mil. Maybe I might be able to get him a little bit cheaper because he would be on a contract season, but we'll have to wait and see. Those are the three center backs that I'm looking at. If there's any center backs that you guys would like for me to look at and sign maybe for the future, please leave it in the comment section down below. When we go to center mids, or actually I should say left wing back, Jamie Shackleton's a guy that I want to bring in and put him in as a left wing back. He's worth 3.6 mil. I think he would grow very nicely. When we go look at his stats, he has 75 athleticism, which when you actually go look at it, 85 acceleration, 81 agility, 79 sprint speed, very solid. He has the early crosser trait too, which I like. His crossing being 68, so I think he would be a perfect addition to come into the club next season, take over Cooper's spot, and then grow along with Luke Bolton. David Turnbull's a guy that I'm just leaving there just in case for that center mid position. He might come in, he might not. I'm not 100% sure. He's just an option for later on in the career mode. And then we go look at strikers, and we have a good chunk of strikers, all ranging from Charlie Kelman at 66 to Josh Sargent and Jeremy right here at 75. What I'm thinking about doing striker-wise is if I happen to lose Josh Sargent, or not Josh Sargent, if I happen to lose Luke Jebcott, I'm going to replace him with Jesus Ferreira. Jesus Ferreira has always been amazing for me every time I use him in a career mode. I want to bring him into this career mode, but only if we lose our face of the club. I think Luke Jebcott is our face. If we lose him, Jesus Ferreira would come in and replace him. That's what I want to do. Josh Sargent and then Jeremy here might be guys I grab later on. Not 100% sure. Charlie Kelman's a guy I probably won't bring in. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him. And then Daryl Dike. Dike is a guy that I might look to bring in next season. He has very good potential, a lot better potential, I should say, than Robbie Robinson and Dom Telfoyd. So he definitely could grow. His potential is not as good as the younger strikers that I want to do. So I guess I probably need to figure out by myself, or if you guys have any inside scoop or advice, if I want to bring him into the striker, because again, Luke Jebcott is a guy who is 76 overall, or sorry, 75 overall. The moment that I know that we are staying in the championship in this save, I'm going to go ahead and put him out on loan. Again, I do not want to lose Luke Jebcott. He's 21 years old, from Wales, 75 overall, has not reached his potential yet, so I want to keep him in the club for as long as possible. For all I know, who knows, maybe we lose him in this transfer window. I'm not sure. And then Dom Telfoyd and Robbie Robinson are two guys who I might look to loan out along with Luke Jebcott, just because we have young strikers who have very good potential. And then when we go look at our youth academy real quick, we have Sebastian Hunter here, who's 63 overall. I mean, he's right now 6 off of Robbie Robinson, but with 84 to 94 potential, he could grow. And maybe I do like a Daryl Dike and a Sebastian Hunter combo for next season, or I don't know, Robbie Robinson and Sebastian Hunter combo. I really want to try to give Sebastian Hunter a chance in this squad next season to grow, especially with that potential. I think he could. I mean, the way our players have been growing in the last 2 seasons, guys, I think Sebastian Hunter could come in and grow by like plus 10 to maybe even 15. I mean, that would put him right there around 73 to 78, with his potential being 84. It could easily happen next season. I'm not 100% sure. That is my plan for the team, is to replace the back line, bring in a new left wing back, maybe bring in a striker. Again, it's going to depend on how much money I have. I mean, if I get maybe, let's just say, 12 to 13 mil next season, in all honesty, I'll probably sell Cooper, sell a couple other players, bring in Jamie Shackleton, and then let them grow. All right, guys, here we are ready to quick sim this Millwall game. I've decided to quick sim this one compared to the other 3. We have Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, and Charlton Athletic. I really want to play that Sheffield United game, not only because they're 6th and we're 7th, but they dominated us early on this season. So I definitely want to play that. That Sheffield Wednesday game, I'm probably going to rotate to the second team, and the Charlton Athletic is in a better position than this Millwall team. So let's go ahead and quick sim our first game of the episode. It is a 1-0 victory Telfoyd is able to get the goal after coming in for Jebcott in the 48th minute. Interesting. Cameron came in for Robbie Robinson, and then Cannell came in for Tully. How do they do ratings-wise? Okay, not that bad. All right, guys, I will see you in the next game as we get ready for Charlton Athletic. All right, first played game of the episode, us versus Charlton Athletic. We are home. We had a 1-0 win, as you guys saw a minute ago, against Millwall. Some things have happened between that game and this game. We did get our next round of the FA Cup draw. We actually got Aston Villa, who is currently third in the championship. Because of that, the next game that we play, which will be Sheffield Wednesday, I'm going to quick sim that game, play the Aston Villa game, play the Sheffield United game, going up against, I guess, the worst team in the championship, which I did not know that at the time. This should be 3 points for us. I don't want to get too carried away because Charlton Athletic can come out and dominate us. However, it's us versus them. 3 points on the line. 3 big points on the line, I should say. Let's get into it. Here we go. Duke looks for Tanner Tesman. Tesman, can he get around the defender? Yes, he can, but he gets taken out outside of the box. Ronan Tully now coming up. Is he our best taker? Let me double check. Looks like he is. That's fine. Let's see if we can maybe get a quick goal for Ronan Tully. I do not think that's going in, and I choked under the pressure. Charlton Athletic moving the ball very nicely. Takes the shot right at Cooper, and luckily enough, it falls to one of our guys. And look at this on the left-hand side. Cooper is just by himself, but by the time the ball gets there, it actually does fall to Cooper. Cooper, can he do something? Gives it to Luke Jebcott. Jebcott takes the shot, and it's in the back of the net. It's 1-0. Finally, we're able to get past this defense. 44 minutes into the game, Luke Jebcott gets on the board. Goal assist by Cooper, our left wing back, and we're up 1. Goalie gives it up to Telfoyd. Telfoyd able to give it to Cooper. Cooper, can he find someone? Sees maybe Bolton on the right-hand side. Gives it to Bolton. Bolton takes the shot, and it's 2-0. Plymouth over Charlton Athletic. That is Cooper's second assist on the game. Our right wing back, Bolton, though, able to get the goal, and this should be 3 points for us. Look at this, Charlton Athletic bringing it down. Defense is getting back into place. Look at this. They find a spot, and they take the shot, and there's one back for Charlton Athletic. 2-1. Kasky is able to get the goal. F. Kasky able to bring them back within 1. Luckily enough, Bolton's goal is able to keep us at 3 points, but Charlton Athletic is going to try to push for something in the second half. And here comes Charlton. Charlton's in the box. They take the shot, and oh no. They get the equalizer that they needed in the 72 minute. It's 2-2. They get through our defense. Cooper's not able to stop them. All power, perfect accuracy. We have ourselves a game, guys. And guess who's back on the attack? Charlton Athletic again, trying to get a late goal, and there it is. Oh. They have come out this second half swinging. 3-2. Charlton Athletic takes the lead 80 minutes into the game. 10 minutes left before stoppage time. And at one moment, us thinking we're getting 3 points looks like we're losing out on 3 points. And Cameron, can he find someone? Looks for Robbie Robinson. Robbie Robinson takes the shot. Not able to get it. Keeps the ball. Goes off a defender. Corner kick again. I thought that was it, guys. I thought Robbie Robinson was going to be able to find the back of the net. Takes one touch. Their goalkeeper's able to keep it. Can we get something going here? Corner kick. Can Duke find our center back? That is going to be a huge no, but it does fall back to Cameron. Cameron looking for Telfoyd. Not sure if Telfoyd was offside. Takes a shot. Falls to Cameron. Takes another shot, falls back to Cameron. Cameron passes it back. Can we get someone in the middle here? We find Duke. Duke looking for anyone. Duke makes one guy miss. Duke running right in the middle. Duke, can he find someone? No, he cannot. It's still 3-2. 88 minutes into the game. Are we able to get the ball back? Charlton Athletic is pushing forward again, trying to keep the ball away from us. Let's see if maybe we can get something. 4 minutes of stoppage time here. And Charlton Athletic crosses in. Bernardo's able to stop it. Here comes Cameron. Cameron, can he find someone? Looks for Bryce Duke. Duke, is he able to keep it moving? Gives it to Talfoyd. Talfoyd not able to get the run in that he wanted to. Talfoyd gives it back to Duke. Duke looks for Tesman. Tesman finds Robbie Robinson. Robbie Robinson takes the shot, and there's the equalizer we needed. 3-3, 4 minutes of stoppage time. Thank you, refs. Fans are coming onto the pitch. An epic comeback by Charlton Athletic, but it stopped short because of Tanner Tesman and Robbie Robinson. It's not the 3 points I thought we were going to be able to get. The fans are going crazy, but it is at least a point. We're at least staying somewhat close to that top 6 that we need to, especially with the Sheffield United game coming up very soon. Robbie Robinson gets a goal, our leading scorer for the club. He has earned that starting position alongside Luke Jebcott. Nothing but excitement for that young man. And that should be it for our first played game of the episode. And as we get ready for this Sheffield Wednesday game, there's both of our teams, a 5-3-2, a 5-2-1-2 from us to them. The only real difference between both sides is they're playing three center midfielders. We're playing with one cam. Let's quick sim it. Hopefully it is 3 points. It is a 2-1 L. Windaz and Pelupesi gets the 2 goals for Sheffield Wednesday. Ryan gets a goal for us for Plymouth Argyle. We lose another league game. However, guys, at least we're fully fit for our Aston Villa game, and I'll see you in there for the next round of the FA Cup. So, guys, real quick, before we get ready for this Aston Villa game and round 4 of the FA Cup, I just got a very interesting email for Dom Talfoyd. It's a transfer offer from a Turkey club. I'm not going to try to say that name because I'm going to butcher it. And at first I was going to decline it. It's a Turkish club. We're in the championship. We could be in the Premier League next season. But then I started thinking, what if, first, where's this club at in the rankings? And second, are they playing any form of European football? So when I go look at their league, and we go all the way up, that's Argentina, sorry. When we go all the way down to Turkey, they're leading it. They're 2 points clear of second place. I'm not even going to try to say that. But that's not what got me curious. It's the Europa League part. And currently they did play some Europa League football this season. They're not in the knockout stages, but they were in the group stage right here. They finished 3rd in Group J. And I've always said at the beginning that if a club came for one of our players, a better club came for one of our players, I'm going to accept it. And I've always used the big 5 leagues and really haven't thought about the smaller leagues because guess what? Here they are clearly getting Europa League football while we are still trying to figure out if we're going to be getting Championship or Premier League football next season. So because of that, I am going to accept this offer. They're giving me 3.5 mil. I'm going to try to see if maybe I can get about 4 out of them. Dom Talfoyd is one of our better players. He's going to continue to grow. However, it makes sense a little bit. So let's go ahead and propose a new deal. Let's see if we can get 4 mil for the youngster or for the 25-year-old. They still stick at 3.5. Let's see if they're willing to go up to 3.8. And they are. It looks like Dom Talfoyd might be leaving the club. He might be getting one last game. And because of that, I'm actually going to go ahead and start him for this Aston Villa game. After I do that, I will see you guys in there. And as we get ready for round number 4 of the FA Cup, with what could be one of our strikers' final games here in England before he goes join his new club in Turkey, maybe he can allow us to, or maybe he can get us a goal, I should say, to get us into the next round. That would be huge. Maybe we buy him back later down the road. I'm not 100% sure. However, we're going up against a side that, from what I can remember, dominated us the last time we played them. I want to say they took us to the woodshed, so I'm a little bit worried about this game. I feel like we might be in danger of losing, especially how we played in the last game, drawing 3-3 against Charlton Athletic. However, it's FA Cup time. That's how Aston Villa looks. They have their best player starting, so I'm not even worried about anyone else. Let's get into it. Look at this. Can we get something going? Talfoy gets behind the defense. Talfoy takes the shot, and yes, he can. He gets us the goal that we need. 21 minutes into the game. He splits the defense. On his way maybe to Turkey. He has to agree to terms, and he could be sending us through to the next round. Oh, and Grealish wide open in front of the goalkeeper. And he gets them back with the equalizer. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Our defense is not around him, and he's able to find the back of the net to get the equalizer, as I said. And Jack Grealish running through our defense again. He gets behind them. Luckily enough, takes a wild pass. Not really quite sure what Bolton was doing there at first, but he's able to kick it out. Aston Villa still has the ball deep within our half, but can we keep it away from them? Grealish now has the ball again. Whew. Luckily enough, the shot was off target. I'm not sure. Cooper was able to get a foot to it. Wow. Our left wing back was able to get a foot to it, I should say. Can Cameron do something? Cameron looks for Paul around this right-hand side. Paul, he sees Bryce Duke getting open late. Actually crosses it into Jebcott. Doesn't put enough power on it. And I think that's going to be the end of the game. A 1-1 draw, it looks like, between both sides. And it will be a replay, as I just heard in my ear from the commentators. Not quite sure when that replay will be. However, I will see you guys in for the last game of the episode. Alright guys, real quick, a couple of things have been going on off screen since the last time you saw me. I know I was supposed to see you in the Sheffield United game, but I wanted to just get you caught up to date before we get to the end of the transfer window, because I don't think anything's really going to happen. Cameron Evans had an option to go out and be sold by Columbus Crew. I've declined that. It's the MLS. I think the Championship's a better league than the MLS, so that has been declined. Dom Talfoyd has been sold for 2.9 mil. I'm actually going to use that money to probably send out some youth scouts / give everyone new contracts at the end of the year, so that should be fine. Huge Lions has a loan offer to go to Turkey, ironically, so I am actually going to accept that. I wouldn't mind him going out on loan, even if it's a short-term loan. That's fine with me. And then a couple of other things. We have a couple of monthly scouting updates, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at them. So Cameron Ross, he's been getting scouted the past couple months. There is at least one more month for United States, so I'm going to leave him there. Elijah Bird, that is a very hard no. Ethan Ambrose, that's another no. And then Jay Wood, another no. Looks like Cameron Ross might be the better one, but we already have a good young goalkeeper, so it's kind of hard to sign him up. For England, Gabriel Austin, that's a no. George Burns, that's a no. Dominic Smart, that's a no. And Jensen Bray, that is a no. So nothing going on really there. Looks like Frank wants to be played, but to be honest with you, Robbie Robinson's going to get the nod as our number 2 striker now, especially with Talfoyd leaving. Robbie Robinson can get the nod, and I'm actually going to promote. I want to let Frank Newbley go in and be our backup, but I'm actually going to go ahead and give Finch the backup. I might bring him in this game just to see how he plays. If he doesn't play well, then I might promote a certain youth academy player to become our 3rd string striker. But I'll let you guys know later on. Let's go and get 3 points from Sheffield United, and let's go take care of what happened earlier on this season.
Our camera lens trained on one man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV.
And of course, they have a guy who is in probably the best shape of both teams. As you just saw, 3 goals, 3 games. For all we know, it could have been a hat trick 3 games ago because FIFA doesn't really calibrate that. However, they have a guy who's in scoring formation. Most likely, he will get another goal in today's episode. Our strikers are getting goals, but nothing crazy. Us versus Sheffield United, they scored 6 goals on us in the first game of the season, a 6-1 beatdown. Let's go ahead, get retribution for that game. Let's go ahead, get 3 points. Let's make that 9-point gap between us and them shrink down to 6. Oh. Oh no, guys, I just realized something. They have on the same exact kits that we are basically wearing. They're wearing all green. We're wearing green and black. This sucks because I don't even know who is what. I guess I have to look at socks. This should be interesting, that's for sure. I wish I would have paid attention to that before I started. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and bring that to your guys' attention because I just noticed that a minute ago. Maybe we can get a quick goal and just play defense the whole time. Robbie Robinson bringing it down. Robbie Robinson takes a... I'm not even quite sure if that was off of one of our guys or one of their guys. This is quite annoying. This really is. Oh, look at that. That does not look good. We cross it in, and oh, I thought Talfoyd, or not Talfoyd, I should say. I thought Luke Jebcott had the goal. He's been getting better and better with his crosses. Let's see if we can get something going here this time. Cross it in, picks out Robbie Robinson, finds one of their defenders. It's still 0-0. I'll let you guys know if anything exciting happens in this game. Oh, and Raheem Brewster's bringing it into the box. Can Bernardo keep him at bay for right now? Yeah, he can. Passes it up, and Cooper is able to keep it out of the back of the net. It's still 0-0 right now. I think I see an open guy. Oh, look at Cooper on the left-hand side, able to bring it down, keeps the ball in bounds. They slide crazy. Cooper still running with it. Cooper finds Tully. He finds Robbie Robinson. Robbie Robinson gives to Luke Bolton. Luke Bolton's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He takes the shot, not able to get to it, but Luke Jebcott's able to get to it, and it's 1-0. We're able to get the quick goal. We're up by 1. Let's just play defense and take this 1-0 victory home. Oh, what a stop by Cooper. Cooper's taking over the game. Robbie Robinson able to get to the ball. Robbie Robinson, can he find someone? Looks for Jebcott again. Jebcott, is he able to get around a defender? Makes one guy miss, takes a shot, and he finds the back of the net for his second of the game. It's a brace for our striker, 2-0. He might finally be back in form. Guys, I just have to say something. Do not lose a player to injury in this career mode because it takes them so long to get some form of form back. And I'm talking about game form. He's finally at, I think, a 90 game form. He's been playing at like a 70s, 60s. It's been slowly getting better, and I feel like that's why he hasn't played as well. Finally getting up there. It's 2-0. I don't know how we're able to see our players because I'm just right now pressing X and triangle to get it to them. And currently, we are in the lead. Oh no, and here they come. Sheffield United taking the shot, not able to find anyone. Moves it around, takes another, and Raheem Brewster able to take the shot. It goes too far to the left. Thankfully, I thought actually it was off of Tanner Tesman's foot. Sheffield United bringing it down again. Trying to get something going before the half. They can get one back. Do not want to let them score. Here they go. They take the shot. Cooper not able to get to the ball, but luckily enough, it hits the goal post. It finds a guy right in the middle. Cooper able to get the ball again. Are you joking? No. The referee is giving Sheffield United a penalty. I thought that was clean. Come on now, ref. You have to be joking. Are you... That's what you give the penalty for? Alright, well, Raheem Brewster steps up, 44 minutes into the game. Can Cooper save it? Ugh. I promise, guys, I'm actually really good at penalties, but it seems like every time they get one in this career mode, they're finding the back of the net. I think they're going to the left, and they're going to the right. Wow. Raheem Brewster is able to bring it back within one. Cooper goes the wrong way. The fans are not happy about it. It's 2-1, and honestly, guys, I kind of need to rotate the team because I forgot to mention our next game against Aston Villa in the FA Cup is 2 days after this game. It's the first of the month. So I guess grab your popcorn. Second half should be fun. Oh, and they take the shot. Cooper able to make the save. It's still 2-1. Their manager is not happy at all. Burge is able to get between the defense. He had a couple on us last time, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Playing this game it's really annoying. It really is. They get the header, goes wide. Thankfully, it's still 2-1. Oh, look at this. Tolley makes an amazing turn. Tolley, can he find someone? Tolley trying to give it up to Bryce Duke. Bryce Duke does, or not Bryce Duke, sorry. Wait, Luke Jebcott's able to get it, and he hit it with so much power, it just goes straight to the replay. Doesn't even allow me to celebrate it. It's 3-1, and as I said earlier on, look at this. Just pinpoint accuracy. As I said earlier on, the Aston Villa game is coming up very close. Luke Jebcott is exhausted. Finch is going to go ahead and get the nod. I'm going to go ahead and also take off Bolton. Marshall can come in, and then also Paul can come in for Cooper because those are normally our wingbacks are probably the two positions that I have to rotate the most. So I'm fine with taking them off to give them a little bit of break. Luke Jebcott, 14 goals on the season. I'm pretty sure that is tied for Robbie Robinson, I want to say. I think it is. However, there is our three subs coming off. Our three subs coming on. It's 3-1, 60 minutes into the game. Let's try and hold on to this lead. Balk still fighting for the ball. Here comes Finch. Finch gets the ball. Finch gives it up to Tesman. Tesman, can he do something? Gives it to Robbie Robinson. Gives it back up to Tanner. Tanner, is he able? He keeps running around the defense. Takes a shot. And Tanner Tesman finds the left-hand corner. It's 4-1. Are we going to be able to score two more goals to mimic them scoring 6 goals on us? Wow. Tanner Tesman just runs right by the defense. Takes the shot. The goalkeeper's not able to keep it. I didn't even think about passing it because, I'm not quite sure who is who. This game is really messing with my eyes right now. There's some times where I think I'm about to get the ball and it's actually the defense, and then it falls to me. I'm not really quite sure if it's falling to me. It's all over the place, but luckily enough, we've scored 4 goals. They have scored 1, and we might be taking away the 3 points this game. Oh, and look at this. Berg is able to get past the defense. He's one-on-one with Cooper, and Cooper makes an amazing save. I think it's just falling to us perfectly. Guys, it's 90 minutes with 4 extra minutes of overtime. Extra time, I should say. I think that is going to be it for today's game, for the last game of the episode. Hold up, wait a minute. Robbie Robinson's able to get by the defense. Robbie Robinson takes a shot, and Robbie Robinson's able to get it to the back of the net. It's 5-1. The game is over. Guys, that is it for the final game of the episode now, officially. That's it for the day's game. I will see you in the menus to go over any last-minute transfer stuff for us. As we enter the final 10 hours of the transfer deadline day, again, there's nothing really going on our end. Cherky actually just got sold to Athletic Club, so that's very nice. He's a solid FIFA player, or career mode player, I should say. Yeah, there's nothing really going on our end. He looks horrible. He looks horrible. Again, we have 2.9 mil now, but I'm not looking to bring in anyone. I think the team's fine. Even if we don't make it to the championship, I think, again, the team's fine. A couple of emails coming in. So David Ryan has a loan offer. Because he's barely playing, I will accept that. A short-term loan. Looks like Livingston, our young goalkeeper, might be going back to Kilmarnock again for a short-term loan. So I'll let him go on loan. If he comes back and he hasn't reached over 60, I'm definitely probably will sell him next season. And then Huge Lions is still trying to come up with his short-term loan option. So let's continue forward. Let's see, another email just came in. 7 hours to go. I think another email just came in. Lions has been loaned out. Let me go ahead and just get these off of the book so that way they don't mess me up. So far, it looks like no one else in the championship is making any moves. 2 emails coming in. That should be confirmation that our guys just got loaned out. So Ryan's been loaned out, and Livingstone has been loaned out. So very, very nice. Again, looks like the championship is not making any moves. I just don't know if there's no money in play. I just don't know if there's no or I just don't know if there's any money in play or what. Looks like Lofezo has been brought in from Millwall. I think that's the only one. We lost Telfoyd, obviously. But as I'm looking through, I mean, I know there's three hours left. Looks like Sheffield United lost someone and brought in 12.5 mil, which is nice. Stoke brought someone in on a free. Sunderland's losing someone on a free. Same thing with Swansea. Aston Villa has brought in no one, and I think that's going to be it for the transfer window. Yeah, it's been quiet. Brighton's been able to bring in someone and lose someone on a free. So has Bristol. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for today's episode. We have Aston Villa, as you can tell. I have 8 emails, so I'll probably go deal with those real quick off camera, and probably off recording unless it's something important. However, we have Aston Villa in tomorrow's episode with Derby, Swansea, Birmingham, and Rotherham United. Again, we have 5 games. I will be playing 3, simming 2. I'll probably be simming that Rotherham and Birmingham one, or maybe Swansea. Not quite sure. Anyway, I'll figure that out. However, guys, that is it for today's episode. Please do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.